I'm Shane.
I'm Brandon, and this is one of the projects that we're most proud of. Welcome to the Longview Arboretum. I'm Brandon with Brilliant Lights.
I'm Shane with Local Lights.
And what you see behind us is just a small portion of this project that we were extremely fortunate to be a part of. What we want to do here for the next few minutes is walk you through, hopefully give you a little bit of insight into our heart, a little bit of insight into our mind and our design as we approach this. Hopefully we're able to teach you something. Maybe one day you'll be able to teach us something with your comments and your feedback, but we hope you enjoy it. And here's a little bit more about this project.
We are in the walkway with the archways, and Brandon, this has given me all the Christmas feels with the music in the background and the archways and the lights coming over. The question is, why does this area give me the Christmas feels?
For lots of reasons. For one, obviously, icicle lights. I mean, come on, it's Christmas. For me, I'll get a little bit more personal on that. Maybe not be the way that you wanted me to go, but I'm going to go there. This particular portion of this job was honestly the portion that gave me the most heartburn. I am not a metal fabricator. You don't want me to try to fabricate your metal because it will be completely fabricated, meaning false, not working. So that's
nice play on words there, dude.
So this, for me, is a reminder of the importance of relationships and
collaboration. Business. Yeah, we reached out to a guy that we both know, you actually introduced me to, and we just said, hey, we have a vision. Can you make it happen? And he's like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
We're both of us, not just you. These have given me grave anxiety too. But when you know the right people that can do amazing things with metal, then you rely on other people, which is what we've done for this whole project. We've relied on each other. We've relied on the vision of each other. We've relied on the labor of the guys. We've both got great guys on our crews, and we've relied on them. We've relied on the Arboretum to kind of give us their vision and to hand this over. It's a big task. It's a big responsibility for them to hand this to us and say, essentially, this is kind of what we're thinking, but just, hey, you guys make it awesome.
Yeah, we trust you to do it. And this was actually one of the non-negotiables of this project is they wanted walk-through archways. It had to happen. And so collaboration, the guys we have working with us, they're nothing but a blessing to both of us. We're very fortunate because anytime you do something like this, you have to make sure it's done right. And this is nothing that me and Shane have done, but I do want to brag on our guys because they show up and they do things in the most professional manner. From electrical work, it's done the correct way. Safety, it's top priority. That doesn't mean that we don't encounter challenges that may be iffy at times, but you approach it in the best way possible and safest way possible. So for you installers, for you other business guys out there, goes back to doing things the right way for the right reason. So as we continue walking you guys through this project, we find ourselves at what they call the Komatsu Pavilion. This particular area of this property was designed with a different style. It was more Asian inspired. And because of that, we wanted to approach this with a little bit different style than what you would typically see with your standard Christmas lights.
Normally we go to a house, talk about a design on the house, which, let's be honest, we've done hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of those between the two of us. And so you can look at a house and understand what needs to go where and what's going to look good. This is a whole different process, a whole different ball game. So you have to take the elements of each section of this property, separate them out, see what the customer is going for, and figure out how to put that into action to create the overall experience.
Yeah, because you just said it, experience. Christmas lighting is one thing. A lot of times, the value in Christmas lighting is the joy that you're bringing the client, and
it's the feeling that they get when they see the lights.
Yeah, they have lights on their house, and that's what they do for Christmas. This is different because we're serving a client who, for all intents and purposes, they have a business of their own, whether it be a nonprofit or whatever, that they also have to serve well. And so the win for them and the vision for them is totally different than the win for a Christmas light client. This is providing an experience. And so a lot more design ideas and design efforts go into providing an experience.
And we'll walk you through some of the other elements as we go through and talk about them individually as well, to kind of give you an idea of why we did what, where.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Southern Living Garden at the Longview Arboretum. This is another one of those spots that we wanted to highlight.
Absolutely.
Now, this is probably my favorite.
Mine too.
But the Komatsu is also probably my favorite.
They're both right up there.
I love standing at the gazebo. That's probably my favorite.
I like that one tree that's wrapped. And
yeah, that's a good one.
And the other tree that's wrapped.
That's a good one, the one right beside it.
Yeah.
So we talk about design a lot and how you have to think about the different areas that you're going to design and how to get people moving through. I mean, the whole idea of this place is a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And so you want people to walk through it. We got to give them a reason to keep walking. Where you see you're at one awesome place, and then you get a glimpse of another awesome place like this, and it creates what? Curiosity, right?
100%.
And so now you keep people moving. And so talk about a little bit of the design aspect of why we decided to go to wrap this area here in the waterfall lights.
Yeah. So it may be hard to tell from where you're at, but this is a big circle. It's basically a big circle that's designed for people to walk through. This particular area is offset from the majority of other, I guess, features of the Arboretum. Because of that, it lends itself to be secluded, lends itself to be kind of a big, dark area, unless you do something a little bit more robust. And so that's part of the vision behind this, was to make it stand out, to where even if they're on the other side of the Arboretum, they can look over and go, oh, what's that?
But it also kind of feels like an off-the-path hideout as
does.
well.
Yeah, because there's actually no concrete paths that lead to this area. Again, you have to be here to experience it, but you literally have to walk through either stone trails or pine straw trails to get here. And I think the Arboretum designed it intentionally that way, because it's more of a place to kind of get alone, and it's, like I said, secluded from all the other areas. But because of that, we took a more robust approach with more lighting to draw more attention to it, that intentionally would get people to come here, whereas otherwise they wouldn't.
I think it's like a maze, and you have to walk in and out, and eventually you get to the stone here.
Yep.
And you sit and you cross your legs.
And you ponder.
And you ponder. That's exactly the word that I was going to say. You ponder.
You ponder.
You ponder about life.
Yep.
And you can do that with the lights at night as well.
100%. So as we probably alluded to before, the win for a project like this is different than the win on doing Christmas lights for someone's house. The win on here has to start with a vision. You have to know where you're going. And as we've said many times, providing an experience. For us as business owners, the win for some people is strictly finances. The win is strictly seeing your bank account build up, doing a big job and getting paid for it. We approach this completely different, and we really approach things that we touch, no matter what it is, differently. I think if we serve people well, and if we meet their vision and help them to figure out what that vision even is, all other things will follow.
And this was more of a project where we were trying to help them get to a return as well.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, and so with that, with the design, there were things that we did that left them with more value in their property, more opportunity in their property, and this is one of them. So throughout this area, we have some temporary lighting, and part of that was strictly due, honestly speaking, budget. Putting 400 permanent color changing lights throughout this property simply wasn't in the budget. But what did happen, and what was able to happen, is putting partial permanent lights. And so with that, we installed permanent lighting that is color changing, and you can see that here. You can independently control every single tree if you wanted. That's a little bit more complex, I think, especially for the end user, because it just gives them more technical stuff they have to deal with. So we have this one set up to where you control every single tree together, or you could individualize every other tree. So you could do blue and gold. you can do red and yellow, you can do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, when Christmas is over, this is staying, and they're going to have other events in here. They're going to have landscaping light if they just want to use it strictly for that purpose. But with this project that was tagged a Christmas project, they're walking away with way more than just Christmas lights. And that was part of our vision.
Yeah.
That was the end goal. And at the end of the day, that's part of serving the client well, which will get all the other things that other people want. They'll fall into place.
Yeah.
Serve them well.
What we find in business is, like, if you can give people what they want, then you get what you want. You don't give people what they want just to get what you want. It's the law of reciprocity, right?
Yeah.
It's like that you serve people well, like you're talking about, then you end up having a successful business enough to keep operating.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do. We want to keep operating. We want to keep serving people.
And the beauty of this particular project, obviously, me and Shane got to work together. And we don't work together every single day. But when you do that, you get people that may be like-minded in some ways, may be differently minded in others. But you get more people at the table discussing ideas and things that you yourself may have never came up with. And with that, the culmination is a project that you would have never imagined being a part of, a project that you would have never imagined getting to create. And it's because it's not one person's accomplishments. It's the accomplishment of everyone coming together with a common goal. And for us, that's serving people well.
As we head out, obviously we're going to the outro. And the outro is, essentially, if we can serve you, we want to serve you. And what that means is, if you have a project and a vision of something like this, or a big thing that you can't tackle on your own for a business or for you personally, we are willing to travel to serve. Now, obviously, there's a lot of guidelines and things that we're going to have to make sure of, but if we can help, we want to help.
Yeah, you bet. More than anything, I hope you learned a little about who we are as people, how we approach businesses, how we approach even dealing with clients with major projects like this. Particularly if you find yourself with a vision that you don't know how to execute, we would love the opportunity to help you do so, and we'd love the opportunity to serve you. Maybe you've never had someone approach you with a servant heart, and I hope you get that from us. But we thank you very much for the opportunity, and we look forward to working with you.
Remember, love God, love others, and let your light reflect that. And
no matter what you do, always be a light.
way to be on cue. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.